hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a kind of get ready with me, I guess. We're going to be using all of my products from my different projects. My A to Z project pan, my pan and everything, or my like normal project pan, I guess. Also offline I'm doing deco planning, so that might also come into play here too. I haven't really decided yet what I'm going to use, so I don't know which projects I'm going to be dipping into yet, but maybe I will mention it when we get to it. I guess without further ado, I'm just going to put my hair back because it's long and gets in the way. I guess firstly I'm going to just moisturize and prime my face, and then I will be back to start this video. Okay, so my face is moisturized and primed and ready to go. So the first product I'm going to be using is this. This is my Giorgio Armani foundation, and it is in the shade 3.5. This is in my project pan, and yeah, doing quite well here, I guess you could say. I should probably mention that I'm filming this at the end of December, so not December, wow, I'm filming this at the end of August. Why did I think it was December? That was really weird. I also said why really weird either too. It's definitely August. It's definitely August. It's definitely not like 4 months down the line. Right, it's the end of August. So this is between my August and September update. Because this is my battery is dying. And my back. Sorry, my battery died. Okay, so the foundation I'm using is this, and as you can probably tell from the bottle, it is too dark for my skin tone, so I mix it with this. This is my mixer, so I'll go ahead and do that now. So I just pump out one pump, and then I use this, and I do a good amount, I think, to make it lighten up for my skin. To then put this on my face, I'm going to use a sponge. Like always. I don't ever really use brushes to do foundation these days. I'm not too sure why. I just think I prefer the application of a sponge. So I'm just going to dab this in, and then I will be back with you guys, because I'm sure this will be so much fun watching me dab into my skin. Alright, and I'm back. Foundation is on. I really like this foundation. I don't think it's cruelty free though, and that's something that going forward I'm going to try and stop buying is makeup products that are tested on animals. I'm going to try going forward not to do it. So as much as I love this foundation, I don't think I can buy it unless Giorgio Armani go animal cruelty free. Next up, to do my powder, I'm going to use this. This is my Barbara Daily makeup powder. So I'm just going to put my powder all over my face. Now, is it weird that I don't do a brows next? I actually do my bronzer and blush. Okay, so for my bronzer, I'm going to use this. This is my Belgian Waffle highlighter and bronzer palette by BH Cosmetics, And the shade I am using is the one, which is this one here. The darker shade, that is the shade I am using for my bronzer today. This is actually in my A to Z project pan. This was brand new when I brought it into my project, and I have really been liking using it, to be honest with you. I don't really use the highlighters in this palette though, not going to lie. They don't really suit me. Sorry, I don't have a mirror on the side of my face. It's just easiest to do it over here. All good, all gravy. Do I look like I'm snatched? I swear it looks a bit muddy on screen, but it looks okay in real life. Just then for blush, as I have been doing since I started doing my project pans, I have been using 2 blushes at once. So I'm going to do the same thing today. So I'm going to use blush from here and my Nars Orgasm blush. So the blush in here is for my A to Z project pan, and it is Dandelion, which is down here. And then I'm going to top it off with my Nars Orgasm, which is from my project pan, as you may or may not know. I'm going to first go with Dandelion, which is the shade in here, and I just go over my cheeks. I don't know why I still need to smile when I do it, but I do. It's just kind of natural, like it's just natural for me to do it now. Just smile, get the apples of your cheeks, and that's how I do it. And then to go on top of that, I'm going to just use my Nars Orgasm, and I then kind of go over, but then I also sort of push it back into my cheekbones, I guess. You know, like I go down the same line as my bronzer, just sort of connecting the two of them a little bit, kind of giving that some emphasis right there. That is what I do. I guess it's kind of like a get ready with me. So now I am going to do my brows. This is not in my project pan currently or any of my projects, but this is what I'm going to use. I'm using my Brow by Benefit in the shade 3. So I'm just going to quickly do these and then I'll be back. I'm not going to include it in this video because this isn't really a project pan item, so why keep it in here? And just like that, she's got brows. Love this stuff. So when I ran out of my go-to Barry M brow kit, I've just been using this every single day since, because this is like one of my oldest products and it's gonna last me a while, I think. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Do miss my powder, but why get something new when I've got something that works. I'm just gonna quickly prime my eyelids. I'm just gonna use my Benefit Lemonade with the broken lid. Look at how it's nearly finished, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. Maybe I use like some of my concealer collection as eye primers. I know people do that, but I do not know what to do. So next up we're going to use, or do my eyes I guess. So next up we're going to use my palette, which is my Nars Skin Deep palette, which has been very fun to use. This is the current state of it, FYI. Don't know, I don't need to really share. I'm not really doing a whole update. The shade I'm using is going to be this one here, which is called, I don't know what I'm looking at there, Sophia. It's called Sophia. I'm going to put it on as the base layer for my eyes. I'm I'm just layering it until I get the shade I want, basically, because I tend to always do this. I always do makeup kind of in layers, like, so I don't go too crazy, because I've done it before and I've regretted it. So okay, so next up we have got this. This is my Colour Institute palette. This is in my project pan, but this is also in my pan and everything. But today we're going to focus on my project pan part of this. So we're going to work, I can't really hold this up completely because of the shade up here. So the shade I'm working on is this one here. The second one from the top. Lather that on, I don't actually know what I'm going to do yet. I'll figure it out when I put it on my face. Where should I put it on? Inner corner? Outer corner? I'm going to put it on the inner corner. This hasn't got the most pigmented of reactions, but it will do. Kind of reminds me of like a forest. Now, I'm just going to bring the green also up higher as well. So I'm covering the base colour on the lower corner, on the lower portion, but then also kind of just pushing it up to reach the higher point of my like eyelid. So we'll try to do the same on this side. My eyes are never exactly the same because they are twins. No, they're sisters, not twins. Or should I say they're cousins? That is done. Do I need to zoom you in even closer so you guys can see? That is what my eyes are looking like currently. So brown and then the green on top. Then we're going to use this. This is my Blushed Nudes palette. This is the Blushed Nudes palette that is in my project pan. And the shade that we are working on is the 10th one along, so it's this one here. And we are going to then put that on the outer part of my eye. So, and then we're going to do the same thing as well. We're going to like bring it up so it meets up with the green. And we're going to blur it in with the green as well. Whilst we are here, just merge it all together. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, 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 blend. Now we have this palette, which is also in my project pan. And we've got the shade RIP in here, which is the shade on the top. The 5th one in from the top, RIP, that one there. And we are going to basically line my lower lashes. So let me get the thin side of this brush and we're just going to tap, 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 tap. Sometimes I use this to actually line my eyes as well, not gonna lie. So we're going to go from like the center in. Oh, I'm not showing you guys what I'm doing because I need a mirror right underneath me. Do you know the real issue with me doing these looks is that I don't have my glasses on, so I can't actually see what I'm seeing in the mirror, so I have to have something close by so I can actually see what I'm doing. This palette. Now I've got this shade up here which is in my project pan, but then I've got this shade down here which is in my deco panning, which I'm doing offline. I'm actually going to be using this shade. I don't think this one will work today. So I'm going to work on this one down here instead. I'm going to then use this one to finish the outer corner of my lower lash line. Just to complete that line up. And make it a little bit darker. I'm using the other side of my brush just to like blend it a little bit. Actually, let's use this brush and blend it a little bit. Now I'm going to quickly do my mascara because I feel like it never looks 100% until you do your mascara, and then you can sort of see what you need to fix up on. So I'm just going to quickly go and do this and then I will be back. Alright, mascara on. So final couple of things that we need to do to make my face complete. Firstly, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so you can see me more in full. So then in my A to Z, project, I am working on this, which has got the highlighter in it. I'm working on, which is the shade up here, which is Ecliptic. I'm going to quickly dab some of that on the beginning of my cheeks. Then to complete this look, I need to put some lip products on, and I think I'm going to go wild. I'm going to use this one here, which is NYX Liquid Suede in Life's Peach. This is in my A to Z project. And there we go, there is my get rid of me using all my project pan items in my various different projects. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next week for my next video. Bye guys.